Okay, so I watched the video, most of it, and what I realized is that the speaker is mostly going on and on about um, it gets into popery and this perspective of this hierarchical question that a lot of Christians, who consider the schism between the three sort of main branches of church: Protestantism, Catholicism, and Orthodoxy. You know, the question of this hierarchy of popery and bishops and cardinals and fathers and such, friars. They call them pastors, actually, at Mass. Didn't know that. It's a lot of confusion in the Christian world, in Christendom, about the nature of that power of the nature of the power of that hierarchy. So that goes back to Peter. So he gets into that, which I didn't expect. I'm gonna have a comment in a moment about like the nature of Christ as a template, which I love. But just to put a point at the end of that comment about hierarchy, is that of course Catholics are going to be thinking, like, does that mean that, just the Popes, cardinals, bishops, and the pastors? What about the laity? It's all about that. Who has the right to do what? So I take it back to this, where Christ says, where there are two or more gathered in my name, there I am. And I don't have a lot of scripture and verses to support what I'm saying next. But I'm going to say it anyway, because not everything is gathered by verse and by scripture. Because the language I'm using wasn't gathered by scripture. The logic that puts the words together wasn't scriptural. So Jesus is a man, a human being, who stands in the position of absolutism, whereby every other life is similarly